Hi everybody, it's Rabbi Oliver. It is 2022. Happy New Year. It's Parshat Bo, and it's also the JAMI Mental Health Shabbat this weekend. What does Parshat Bo have to tell us about mental health awareness? There's one pasuk which I wanted to focus on, the description of the plague of darkness. V'lo yir'u ish et achiv, v'lo kamu ish mitachtav shloshet yamim. The description is of the plague, and one person could not see the person in front of him, and he couldn't get out of his bed for 3 days. It's a description of an individual, and it sounds like a description of some kind of mental health crisis, struggle. A person could not see the person in front of them, and a person couldn't even get out of bed. One of the aspects of mental health struggle is a very lonely struggle. Sometimes when you're feeling alone, feeling isolated, feeling depressed, feeling sad, you can't even look at the person in front of you, sometimes even the most people you love the most. And at the same time, it can be really difficult to get out of bed, get out in the world, do the normal activities and fulfill the more normal responsibilities that you have. I've been there. I think I've been there in the last few weeks with the slowdown at the end of the year. One of the ways that we lift the plague of darkness, and certainly the plague of some of our mental health struggle, is to be able to talk about it, to be able to become a community in support of one another. And in that way, we stop being individuals by ourselves in our own struggle, but start supporting one another. That means that people who struggle with mental health need to come out and speak about their own experiences. And as a community, we need to say, we're listening to you, we believe you in your struggles, and we want to support you in your struggles. That's a crucial aspect of this week's Parsha, supporting people to get up and to feel connected, supported, and cared for in their own struggle. The other thing that I wanted to say, which is a bit more in general about this week's Parsha, is the aspect of the miracle of the plagues in general. The miracle of the plagues in general is it doesn't take one plague to free the children of Israel. It takes 10 plagues to free the children of Israel and defeat the Pharaoh. And that says something about hatmada, that says something about continuity and struggle, which is such an important feature of defeating mental health struggles of our own. That it takes years and years and months and weeks of work in order to get through. And the 10 plagues is in some way or other descriptor of that continuity, consistency and journey that's necessary in many of our lives and in many of our struggles. At the end of the Parsha, it describes that with the Yad HaChazakah, with the strong and outstretched arm, God freed the children of Israel. I think in some guise or another, that quite simply describes the continuity, support and strength that is possible inside community, inside regular study, regular support, regular tefillah, all of the structures of a Jewish community that enable us to find our own strength, find our own resilience, and find our own journeys forward. That is this week's Parsha in a nutshell. That's the story of the Mental Health Awareness Shabbat that we're marking. That's the story also of these Parsha snippets and the studies that we do together. Join us, support us, share this video. Shabbat Shalom.